Hello my friends, welcome back. I am Mini Pride from Milk and Cookies Total War, and welcome back to part 5 of my Alith Anar Widowmaker campaign, where we have drawn the Sword of Khaine and look to destroy the Dark Elves and pretty much anyone else who gets in my way in the process. Of course, we've been dealing with a bunch of public order penalties, we've been dealing with a bunch of diplomatic malices, but it's not too bad because we're holed up in Hotek's column right now, hanging out with some Dark Elf succubi, slanging and banging, drinking some brewskis, just chilling for now. But the time of relaxation is at an end because it's time to go to war with Malekith the Witch King, who is in the Circle of Destruction straight north of me, and we really can't let him sit there any longer. We've been hanging out for a bit, just kind of getting public order under our belt, building up our economy and infrastructure a bit. We actually did finish up probably the most important building we've had all campaign, which was in Val's Anvil. Right here, Temple of Val, giving us that minus 10% upkeep for all units and all armies, and as you can see, it has already made a huge impact on my economy. But with no further ado here, we are going to attack right now and try to make Malekith the Witch King come out and fight us. We actually have some new toys to play with as well. Everqueen's Court Guards and the Keepers of the Flame Phoenix Guard, who will add some additional range firepower and some melee prowess up in there. And as we progress through here, we're getting very close to Dragon Princes and some of the higher tier cavalry and dragons and all that. So as soon as we can start getting Swordmasters and some other infantry and cav, we will be switching some of these Shadow Walkers out. Maybe hook them up with the other army that is currently hanging out in Hag Hall, which is about to rebel. And so we'll crush that revolt as soon as possible and move on from there. But yeah, probably third army coming very soon. For now though, let's attack. And of course we are not... See, this is very annoying.
Attack now!
I've never understood this. Never in my life have I understood this. You can see right here, look at that. Yellow arrow, not red. They are within our zone of control. And we have movement points remaining. And it just says, nope, you can't attack. Makes no sense. So I guess next turn, we will attack the Circle of Destruction and fight a battle with Malekith. Let's see what he has. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, Malekith. I'm feeling you. That is a pretty lore-friendly army, I'm not gonna lie. He is rocking out with his Black Guard right now. And some Doomfire Warlocks. I mean, we can shoot them to pieces. They can't catch us. So at the end of the day, it's really not a big deal. We have a ton of ammo. A ton of ammo. Yeah, it won't be a problem, but it'll be fun to fight for sure. So, if he's smart, he's going to run away. I don't think he's going to. He might just come out and attack us. We are in ambush stance, so I'm not 100% sure he'll see us. There has been a very obnoxious little rat man hanging outside Hotek's column right here. Level 19. And he has been constantly depleting my garrison, damaging them, and he's probably going to continue it. The only issue I have right now is that Tretch might decide to come from either the Monoliths or the Twisted Glade to come attack, which is why we have built up this level 4 enchanted walls to make sure that it's a lot harder for them. So we'll see what they decide to do. In the meantime, we will wait out in Hag Hall and end the turn there, see what the AI decides to do. And I really think this part of the campaign is going to get incredibly satisfying. This is what we've been building up towards the entire time. This is our true enemy. We've been dealing with the sub-factions that don't really matter, small armies that don't really matter. Now, it's Malekith and his Black Guard that we are going to war with, and after we destroy the Circle of Destruction, provided we're able to, we'll be going straight for Haggrafe, and then Nagarythe. If we can somehow avoid dealing with the Skaven, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure how we're going to handle that quite yet, but I would like to blitz Nagarythe pretty much here and take it out before they can get another full stack in Nagarythe, because if they do, that's when things get pretty challenging for us. But let's go to the battlefield right now. They've got some Blackguard Corsairs, bunch of Dark Shards, and a whole lot of Black Guard, but I'm pretty sure we can handle it. Of course, the Avatar of Khaine himself, as beastly in melee and at range as ever. And so we come to it at last, Shadow King versus Witch King. And what a map it's on. I mean, I loaded into this battle and I was just like, what the hell is happening here? We're literally on Mount Everest right now, and it is just simply not conducive to what we're trying to do. If we retreat, we're basically ceding the high ground to a army of very heavily armored, very aggressive halberd infantry, and it's going to be super annoying to deal with them when they have the high ground. And I don't want to give them the high ground, but I have mostly skirmishers, so I kind of have to. I kind of have to run away and make sure I use all my ammunition, because even though these guys have great melee stats, they can't take Blackguard in 1v1, especially not when Murderous Prowess pops. So it's going to be a very weird battle. Balance bar is completely even right now, and Blackguard are simply not very easy for Shadow Walkers to kill, even from range. But we do have some good melee troops, which of course we'll try to avoid sending into melee too early on. We do have the Scions of Mathland with their 12% damage resistance, Aura of Protection. Then we have the Pure Main Virgils over on my right flank. They will match up very nicely versus Blackguard with their Armor Sundering. But they'll also die pretty quickly too, which is a problem. And that's also true for the Keepers of the Flame Phoenix Guard, who are amazing unit. They have a Death Blow ability, so they'll blow up with the Mark of Azurian when they die, dealing damage that way. But I don't really want them to die. And 101, they do well against Blackguard for sure, but when there's 10 of them coming this way, it's a bit of a different thing. And then we have the Everqueen's Court Guards as well with their magical bows of Avalorn. So we've got a great army here, but I will say that right off the bat, I feel like the Dark Elves and Malekith have an army that's pretty decently suited to countering mine if they can get them into melee. So one of the first things we're going to try to do is send one of our Call the Shadow Dancer illusions into the teeth of the enemy defense. Hopefully they'll blob up around it, and then we can just Vortex nuke the crap out of it with the Sword of Khaine. But yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of kiting, make sure those light cavalry die very early on, and we might even use a little bit of slow-mo here, because this is a very important battle, and honestly, I just want to win it. So, let's get it started, and take a quick look at where everything's deployed first, issue a few commands here, get those Doomfire Warlocks off the field ASAP, and then we'll have Alith Anar start firing into him, and then when they get a little bit closer, we will pop that Call the Shadow Dancer and get a big Vortex off. So I want that Dark Rider dead. You guys can start shooting the Dark Shards for now, I guess. You guys shoot them. Well, you want 4, probably. And then Moondragon on standby. Let's do it. I need those Doomfire Warlocks dead, though, boys. Well, they need to be a lot more dead than that. They need to be a lot more dead than that. If they get into us, that's going to hurt really bad. Oh, those are the Dark Riders? Okay, those are the Dark Riders. Alright, good job. Good job, good job. Now we're going to send in our illusion here. We're going to turn off that, and we're going to run the hell away while we get some shots in. So, you turn that off. And let's see if we can get a big Sword of Khaine in the middle of everything here. That looks pretty juicy. I'm not going to lie. Are you in range yet? No, not yet. Don't use it yet. I do want to breath attack that, though. Do it! Oh, that's going to be... Let's watch that in slow-mo real quick. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And they're all rampaging now. It's going to do a lot of damage. 50, 60, 70 kills? Okay. Cool. Now we're going to keep running back here. Malekith is in the thick of it now. And we're going to shoot him. Shoot the crap out of him. Pull back our Moondragon. And put it back into play. So Blackguard need to die. That is first and foremost the most important thing. Malekith is going to be a problem with that chariot. We need to do something about him for sure. But I don't know really what. I could shoot him, but not the biggest target ever. Pull back our Moondragon. Get rid of those Dark Shards. They're annoying. Yeah, let's sacrifice them to pin him in place, and then Alith Anar can wail on him for a bit. Taking a lot of damage for sure. Doing some very nice damage right now. And let's make sure that our melee troops are ready to get into the thick of it, because on this left flank, we can actually do pretty well if we get committed. Oh yeah, he's dying so fast. Good. You guys need to pull back. Shooting some Bleak Swords, that's fine. Breath attack, incoming right. Yeah? Alright, we're going to put everything back onto skirmish mode here. And I think we're just going to have to commit our melee troops. I don't really want to because they're going to get hurt pretty bad, but I think we have to. And you guys are getting pushed back too far, so go shoot them. And I think you guys can actually just get committed to melee here. Just finish them off real quick. I want you to keep hunting him down. Dragon pull back. Let's go, and let's get some big cast off. Curse of the Midnight Wind. Where are we going to commit? Right here. That should be good.
Understood. Moving out.
So I need some good fire put down on the right flank. I need some good breath attacks. And yeah, we broke them right off the bat. Good stuff. Good stuff, boys. Shoot those dark shards down. We need them dead. Pure main company, please hold on, my Virgils. Please hold on.
It shall be done.
Blackguard coming around the flank. We need to shoot them. Maybe send our dragon in soon. Alright, just kite. Play the kite game for now. Oh, those pure main company are so boned. We need... Oh, something put all my spells on cooldown. Probably a spell from the sorceress. Shoot him. Oh, you know what? Moondragon, come. Moondragon, Moon, get over here. Finish off the Witch King. Need him dead.
Alith Anar.
I don't know why Alith Anar's taking so much damage right now. But yeah, he's going well for sure. Munch him, dude. Finish him off.
It shall be done.
Pure main company are boned. I don't think they're going to make it out of there.
Orders received.
We can try pulling them out.
Asturian willing.
We need you guys to push up some more. We need those dark shards dead.
Withdraw.
Yeah, they routed, but doesn't mean they're gone forever. Phoenix Guard got wrecked too.
As you say.
But these guys are so low, we could probably just break them if we went into melee.
By your command.
Asset mage.
Wind blast, overcast here. No, I hate that so much. Such an annoying bug. All right, let's go. You guys should run away. And now we're playing kite game. We're gonna have to. Oh, is that mass route? Get in there, dragon. Wow, that was no, I'm better than anticipated, honestly. That's only because Malekith broke, but let's shoot them. Just shoot the crap out of them, man. We can't let them come back. Even all that's left right now could still hurt me real bad. So, Moondragon, get back up in the air, get some breath attacks off, and let's shoot them.
We will obey.
Get some close-ups as well, because, yeah, I was not going to be able to get good close-ups during that battle. There's just too much going on. Too important. Because this puts the Dark Elves on the back foot now, right? Like, that gives us a much better opportunity to push into Nagarythe. Get a shot off, dude. Oh, that's so beautiful. Do it, Moon Moon. Oh, wow. That still hurt, though. I think that we will still have Keepers of the Flame after this battle. I think.
Orders received.
Wow, look at that. Morgan's on the field. That's my name. Alright, let's just end it there. Good job, boys. That's a big win for us, for sure. Well, we managed to get out of that without a single unit lost, which is awesome. That's the power of slow-mo. If I had played that entire battle in normal speed, it would have been pretty bad. But yeah, when you got some more time to issue commands, it helps a lot. I try to avoid doing it, but in really important battles, if only at the beginning, and if a few times where I'm starting to lose micro, I think it's okay. Most of this campaign, we haven't used it at all, but I'll take it. I mean, when you have a convincing win like that, it's some good stuff right there. So we're going to get Occupy right now, and Malekith is on the back foot now. Problem is, we get Frenzy and income from raiding. That's not bad at all. Dark King will fall by blade, by arrow, or by sorcerer's power and the darkest magic. And I think we know which case that will be. With our boy the Shadow King, Nagarythe arrow embedded in that heart of his, that black evil heart. Superior attacker too. Alright. So, Haggrafe. Stone's throw away now. And they don't have a lot to stop me. Issue, of course, is we still have the Skaven. Now, the good thing about this is that we actually have some allies coming over. Military allies from Tiranoc coming over. Land of the Chariots to help me defend against Tretch Craventail, who I believe is in the monoliths right now. And if we can kill him... Honestly, I don't... Well, are these part of my objectives? Do I need to capture these settlements? Iron Mountains. Nope. Titan Peaks. Road of Skulls. Doom Glades. I don't think it's part of it. Now, the most annoying thing we have to worry about here is capturing 8 of these. So we have 3 right now. We have Ancient City of Quintex, we have Hag Hall, and we have Lothern because we're military allies with Tyrion. But everything else means we pretty much have to send some kind of expedition across the world to take. Castle Drakenhof is a definite no. I'm not going to want to play the campaign for that long. Altdorf, maybe. But a Crone, definitely. That's pretty logical. Miragliano, yeah. Oak of Age. I hate going into Athelloren. So I guess we'll figure that out. But for right now, we need to just smash the Dark Elves. So there's an army here in Hag Hall. Let's go sit in there for now. Wait till it's a big army, they attack, we can just auto-resolve it. And then... let's take a look here. We've leveled up. So is there anything juicy that we want? The Elven Healing is super nice. Being able to get like 1 turn replenishment is just fantastic. And we'll go for that, I think. Ambush success chance is big, but we have a high one anyway, so I don't think that's the biggest deal. And I'm very glad we kind of got the public order all happy in Hotek's Column. It's one of the few settlements in the game currently that we're not going to really have to worry about it for a while. It's like probably 19 plus turns before that thing rebels. So I'm not going to worry about that for right now. Clark Haran, though, on the other hand, they have some issues and we don't have walls there. We do not have walls in the City of Slavers, so what we might need to do is crush this rebellion soon, maybe next turn, and then force march up to defend against the rebellion there. In the meantime, Shrine of Khaine. I mean, I don't know what Avallorn's up to. They're my military allies, so I really don't see them attacking me anytime soon, but the AI has definitely done this in a couple of my campaigns now. They like to just sit outside and kind of jerk themselves off for no reason. Like, they're literally my military ally, and they want to just sit there and threaten me, which is a little bit annoying. But we're going to wait till this Sawyer gets finished up with the Marble Quarry, and then we'll get that construction cost reduction, and then build walls. Build a... what do we build here? Probably some... might make us a dragon's lair. I don't know. We haven't been doing a lot of recruiting over here in Nagarythe, but it's worth a thought. We'll figure it out. Arkstorm and Obicide hanging out. 2 most common Skaven names chilling there.
Not this time.
I think, honestly, that Tirnok is going to take enough pressure off me from the east that we can just push northwards. And I might get punished for it, but let's try it out. We will upgrade Arnheim. Where's she at? Druki Scum in the Black Pillar. That's kind of close, but I don't really want to... I'd rather just get Haggrave for now. Let's end it there. I'll see you in a second.
The Asa Ariatus.
So we finished up our level 4 Swordmaster building in Hag Hall, which means I think I want to bring Alith Anar back and recruit some there because it's only about 2 turns in Force March, maybe 3, and it's about 3,000 gold to recruit them with global recruitment. So we could hang out there and use it, but the upkeep math just doesn't work out. It makes more sense, I think, to bring them back. And we're going to be going back that way anyway, because we need to go back to Hotek's Column. I think I'm going to leave Circle of Destruction to the Wolves here, as we're demolishing this to get some gold from it. That army might decide to move in and attack, but I really don't want to lose Hotek's Column, because there's been this really obnoxious little rat man named Shife. We'll name him Shite because he's a dickhead. I don't like him at all. He's been, for 6 turns in a row, literally 6 turns, this dude has been assaulting my garrison in Hotek's Column, and every turn been successful. He's gotten, I think, 5 levels or 6 levels from doing this over and over and over again, which should really not happen. It should not be a 100% chance to demolish my garrison. But you can see, it's really messing me up and kind of making it a lot harder for me to defend the city if it actually does get attacked, because my silver helms and stuff will be at half strength. So what I'm going to do is force march all the way back.
This is home for now.
Because I'm not worried about Circle of Destruction. It's going to rebel anyway. We'll take it back, raise it to the ground, whatever. Doesn't even matter. But this army was probably thinking about attacking. Now they're probably going to go to the Monolith instead. But now we can protect our home province. We can force march 1 turn, get into Vol's Anvil, recruit some Swordmasters, then head straight back north to either deal with the Skaven or with the Dark Elves, depending on which is the bigger threat. at that point.
I serve the
Right
king.
here,
You called?
we have a lot of money. We have a lot of money. We're going to have less after we start recruiting some Swordmasters. But we should definitely get... Okay, yeah, let's get some Swordmasters in this army, honestly. And... if we give you 3 Swordmasters, then they have some melee prowess. Upkeep will go... We'll only be making about a 4,000 turn after we do that. But it'll mean we have some decent melee capabilities. And we might actually just start sending that army northwards. Then recruit a new garrison army down here in Arnheim to kind of be the home front patrol, as it were. In Hag Hall, we can upgrade our walls. I'm not super worried about that at the moment. Instead, I think we're going to upgrade the Marble Quarry. And here, what do we want? Well, that would be pretty good, because we do have a level 3 port. And it will become a level 5 one. Yeah. We'll go for that. Meanwhile, we'll take a look at the tech tree, what we're rocking with at the moment. Going for rapid resettlements. We want to get that construction cost down for all of our provincial capital stuff, because we're going to be getting a lot of level 4, level 5 settlements very soon. They'll be expensive to upgrade. So, I think that'll be important. And let's see what Clan Rictus does before we demolish them. Wipe them from the annals of history. Well, I've got something for this little douchebag. Bust it out right now. Invocation of Morai Heg, the elven goddess of fate and death. Within her rune pouch, she holds the fate of all beings upon the mortal plane. Hand of the Shadow Crown. Before the DLC dropped, we weren't sure what this was going to be. It is an assassin. A single summon who, after he assassinates someone with a 100% chance success rate, will disappear forever. But I want this dude dead. Really badly. And the best way to do it is summon the Hand of the Shadow Crown and hunt him down without mercy. So, he's in Arnheim. He's going to be a while before he gets up here, but you're... Oh, that'll be so worth it. That'll be so satisfying when it happens. It's going to be maybe 5-6 turns before he gets there. But when it happens, it will be glorious indeed. One more turn till our Swordmasters are recruited. And Clarkarond is about to go up in flames if we don't defend it. So, I don't see an army here. Garrison should be recovering. Yeah, they've gotten some of their health back. They should be able to defend now. And we're going to force march over to Clarkarond.
Are my chambers ready?
And we're not going to invest anything in the Circle of Destruction right now because it's going to go up in flames as well. Oh, wait, no. The Rebellion should be here, so I guess we could. Yeah, let's do that.
You must restore all.
Check on Nagarythe real quick. Tor Anlek doing well. Might as well upgrade this. That glorious +8 public order. Get the walls first. Walls a bit more important. Well, this feels strangely like deja vu. Like we've been here before. We're back in Hotek's column. Another army, not Malekith now, has moved in to take the circle. Oh, that it? That's Malekith now. I guess he just came back. So last turn that was not Malekith. I guess he was replaced the Lord that was there. And he's back into the Circle of Destruction now. So we've come full circle here, but it's very clear that Tretch needs to be taken out. He swept down on the Twisted Glades. They defended themselves, but there are 2 damage stacks now that I could maybe wipe out myself.
There is only vengeance.
I'm kind of thinking I'll just sneak the monoliths out from under their little toesies. Meanwhile, though, we have gotten rid of our rebellion problems. And in the Hag Hall, we now have 3 Swordmasters ready to do some fighting. So during the Adverse Melee, I think we need to start pushing him northwards, and it's definitely time for another army. So in Arnheim, we will recruit another one. With our... we just don't have a lot of influence right now. We should get some nobles for sure. We should definitely get some nobles. In fact, you know what? Let's do that right now. We should start securing some influence. So recruit hero. And I don't really care what he has. Pale and Wan is fine, because we're not going to be using him in melee at all. We're not going to be even using him in armies. Let's go for you.
Noble son of Ulthuan, I await your command.
And level up that secure influence as much as possible, and specialist as well. So his job right now is just to go to enemy settlements and basically just secure influence for me, because we are going to want a lot of that. The problem is, and it might be a mistake, because we haven't really invested much in making agents at all, and now a lot of our enemies have very high level ones. So to help deal with that somewhat, because this dude's level 24 now, like every single turn, man. It's now to like 10 turns he's been able to mess up my garrison at Hotek's Column. We do have this Hand of the Shadow Crown.
By Anar's bidding.
That's a sexy voice, by the way. That is beautiful. He's going to be going straight to him and get ready to assassinate him and just get him off my back. And I would love to see him dead forever. Never to come back, never to return. But in the meantime, I think we're going to push forward to the Monoliths and try to take that out. Malekith may move forward, but just like me, he shouldn't be able to attack on this turn. So we might be able to fight this battle and force march back. If he decides to move forward, we can obviously force march back as well. But yeah, that's there's a lot going on right now. And actually, Avalorn confederated with Tyrion. So you know Alarielle and Tyrion are definitely banging now. They are no longer a faction. They have been assimilated into the fold, and the High Elves are probably the strongest faction in the campaign currently now. Let me check.
At your service.
No, Lothern's only level 3, so Greenskins might be number 1 here. Let's take a look. Where are they at? Yep.
Ready.
The Green Tide is legit now. Well, I don't know we'll ever see them this campaign, but Grimgor, very hostile towards me. Very hostile. But really has no desire to declare war on me at the moment, because we're nowhere near each other.
How can I assist you?
But yeah,
Noble boy.
I think we're going to try to snipe that out real quick. And let's see what Malekith does. I'm actually going to let you guys see the end turn times here. I don't have an SSD, so they're a little bit longer than I would like, but this was always going to be a problem with Mortal Empires campaign. It'll only get worse in Game 3 with all these factions. It's not that bad. It's like a minute and a half maybe. And then you get really late into the campaign, probably like 2 minutes. But I was wondering what you guys think about the Queen and the Crone DLC overall so far. Have you guys been enjoying it? Which lord have you enjoyed playing the most? What are the downsides for you? Obviously, one of the biggest issues I have with Creative Assembly's whole process, their design philosophy with their DLCs, is that they only do hotfixing and patching when there's content to drop. Which, in some ways, is cool, because, I mean, like, with this patch, it meant that we got so much content and so much patch all in one, and it made the whole game feel very fresh, which is awesome. The flip side of that, of course, is that sometimes we have to go a very long time with very annoying bugs. And, yeah. So, there's definitely two sides to the same coin, I think, there. And I would like to see more hotfixing and more incremental patching. As annoying as that would be for replays, which would of course affect me, because it would get rid of... Basically, if a patch comes out, period, it is going to corrupt whatever replays I have, which is a problem. But I'm okay with that if it means that some of the campaign and multiplayer bugs get fixed in a much more timely manner. I don't want to wait till the Lizardmen Skaven DLC to finally get this Hellebron problem fixed and that kind of thing. Like, that gets pretty obnoxious. So, I'll be interested to see how CA decides to handle that. It looks like Twisted Glade might fall to Clan Rictus here, and it will. Interesting. I think they might have moved their army out of there. They defended it successfully the first time. Go away, Sign Scourge, you douche. Yeah, so they have that under their control now. I don't want to let them get all that replenishment back. That's going to be really obnoxious to fight. Skaven are annoying, dude. I would have really liked it if Tyrannot could have just taken care of business themselves. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they've been able to. And they are already off the continent again. So I might have to go south instead. We really need Dorian the Eversmelly to push northwards now. Clark Haran gonna rebel relatively soon-ish. What? Oh, I forgot to recruit a lord. Sick, dude. I would have gotten that.
You must restore order.
Alright, are there any of these? No, that's bad, that's terrible. Anything with upkeep, I don't want. Pigeon-chested. Oh no, not negative physical resistance. When he doesn't have physical resistance. That's completely fine. Than Lutlin. That is a weird-ass name. Let's recruit you.
I serve the king.
Perfect.
Can I offer assistance?
And get you some Shadow Warriors to start out with. I'm not using that global. It's too expensive right now. Alright. Let's force march, man. It means Hag Hall is going to have to deal with those public order penalties themselves, unfortunately, but that is occupational hazard.
Moving out.
Let's take the monoliths. Let's do something here.
Traversing. Retreat.
Ow.
Victory is everything.
That was a little bit brutal.
Take it for the line of Anar. The Shadow King rises.
Alright, so that is under my control now. We can level that directly up to level 3. And it has walls. And resources that will help a lot in trade too. You can see that my income already went up substantially from that. They are more than one turn away from Hotak's column. But they are raiding me for 530 a turn. And that army might even be more terrifying than the first one I saw. Because that one has 3 Doomfire Warlocks and Bolt Throwers too. Which force me into an engagement, which kind of make me not want to kite. So I wouldn't even mind having this army fight them instead.
Lethal grace given forth.
Maybe not. Probably not.
My realm.
Especially because they're missing one of their units in that army. What do we go for now? We're going to get Swordmaster soon, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to upgrade that. Lightning Strike would be good as well. So would Deadeye. Although we really haven't gotten the opportunity to use much of our ammo in any of our battles so far. Let's go Lightning Strike for now. And then we'll push directly southwards while they come up to defend Hotak's column. Let's take a look how Tor Anlek's doing. Nice. Very nice. Kind of want to see Alarielle in High Elf colors here. In that resplendent white and blue. I don't know where she is. Alright. We need to level that up for sure. Level that up for sure. Get some Shadow Warriors. We good to go. Alright. I think I'll see you when we fight for the Twisted Glade if we need to. Hopefully we'll just be able to auto-resolve that. Ainsley Harriet would be very pleased with how this campaign is progressing right now because it has gotten very hot, very spicy, and it's probably time to give some Skaven meat a good old rub. So we're going to have to go to Hotak's column here and defend it. Look at everything that is just descending. This is the focal point of the campaign right now. Absolutely bananas. We got Tretch Craventail
Wade through scat.
coming out of nowhere. Did you say wade through scat? I think he did. That's getting very dark, very fast. We have Malekith here with that army. He is going, well, he was going to attack. He's probably not suicidal enough to do that anymore. How's our garrison looking? Damaged. Okay, so do we have our hand in the Shadow Crown? I think he's in range now. Okay, yes, dude. I am so excited to finally do this. Level 25.
This won't work.
He's about to eat shite. Am I right, boys? He's dead, right? Assassinated? Yes, assassinated. So he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's just gone. He's just dead forever. That makes me so happy. Like, that guy was so obnoxious and he's gone now. So that right is actually, that felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, man. I mean, he's gone now too, but that's 100% worth it for me. And my upkeep went down as well because he's gone, so that's good. So we're going to change this back to growth because we had to change it to Reaver Patrols to even get the Hand of the Shadow Crown. But that was absolutely bodacious and tauntatious right there. All right, monoliths are under my control. Where do we go from here? I think we go southwards towards the Twisted Blade, right? They can defend themselves, I think. Not right now.
I am ready.
I guess we'll wait a turn. And
How can I assist you?
Let's see what Malekith does. We also have a Brayher that just got summoned right here. That's obnoxious too. If they decide to declare war, I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. None of these garrisons will be able to defend against the Cygor and 4 Minotaurs. That'll be bad news bears. Meanwhile, I have my noble, and I guess you can go be annoying. I just have a feeling you're gonna get murdered by all their agents, but we can try it out. Only way to know is get them some levels, you know?
When Loic dances, so shall
Securing some influence against them would be real nice, though. Yeah, we'll attack Twisted Glade in 2 turns, I think. And I'd be surprised, I'd be very surprised if the Witch King was suicidal enough to take on Hotek's column here. I bet he'll retreat to Circle of Destruction, but we'll find out soon enough. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the Witch King is just a little bit, just a teeny bit obnoxious right now. I mean, he's just come to my front door and just started screaming through my window like he owns the place. He's raiding it, he's taking my money. I'm tired of it, so I think we're gonna attack him.
I'll fight.
And I hope... Are we... Oh, I think we are. Are we in reinforcement range?
Can I offer assistance?
Oh, we are, dude. That's glorious.
For order.
Wow, he's actually a dumbass. Okay, he's really dumb. Normally, I would say fight this, but that's like a complete joke. Like, that's a 98%... Like, I will lose way more men fighting than I would just auto-resolving this. And there's just no purpose. So, we'll have plenty of battles with Malekith for sure, because he's gonna... I can't even go north yet, right? Like, I have to go deal with Tretch too. So we're just gonna auto-resolve that and take no losses.
Good has triumphed.
Definitely worth it. That should give us a lot of... Oh yeah, that gave us 5,000 gold too. Glorious. Immortal Unbeloved. Yep, he's gonna get it as well. Durian, well done, my friend. You just beat Malekith. That's kind of badass. And now you can come over and reinforce Venomglade. Now, unfortunately, Tretch walked in, pissed in my cereal, and downgraded Venomglade. So I gotta deal with him as well.
Attend.
But what we might do instead, if Hotek's column can defend itself, which it looks like it will be, yeah, it will be able to for sure. We're gonna just go take out Twisted Glade. Larkaron doing okay. In 3 turns it will rebel. And we have Shadow Warriors getting recruited down here in Arnheim. We'll level up our growth building. And I think Satorian's still doing good. Yeah. Very good. Okay. So it looks like Tretch is about to be on the back foot. In fact, he might even be dead after the next 2 battles. It's possible Blacklight Tower and or Slaver's Point are under his control as well. But we'll find out very soon. Either way, he's not having a very good time. Durian, I think we are going to level up your Master Strategist, get your Sword Masters a little bit stronger. Could use a few more. Take a look at the rights here. So in 2 turns, Invocation of Azurian, that public order is going to be so glorious. And I'll see you there. Well, the Craventail was smart, and he lived up to his namesake. He got the hell out of Dodge real fast. Now up near Circle of Destruction. We have Beastmen raiding, and you know what? You don't get to just come into my territory and steal my gold and my beautiful high elf ladies and expect to get away with it. That's not going to play. Declare war. I don't need to call allies because you're not going to exist after this attack.
My prowess is needed.
Good night, sweet princes, and let's take some extra gold on top of that. So yeah, you're not a faction anymore. Good work. Made a huge impact on this camp. Oh, hello. Hello there. Yes, ma'am. Let's give that to you. You have it. Nope.
A staunch champion.
And actually at level 11 he gets a very interesting choice as well, but let's switch this here. Giant Blade. Yeah, for sure. This is better. And we can give the Giant Blade to you.
Prince.
You've done absolutely nothing to earn that, but let's give it to you anyway. Alright.
How can I assist you? Your behest? A staunch champion.
So we have a bunch of Shadow Warriors right now, obviously. Let's take a look. Is there anything... that would benefit our Shadow Warriors tremendously here. The problem is the archer buffs don't work for Shadow Warriors or Shadow Walkers at all. Or for Sisters of Avalorn for that matter, which seems like a pretty glaring oversight that seems to happen with every major DLC release, and it's one that I really wish Creative Assembly would stop let happen. I mean, there should be a classification, right? Like, you know that Shadow Warriors and Sisters of Avalorn are archers. They are literally people who practice archery. So you would think they'd get all the same buffs archers do. But no, they don't. Archers are archers, and Sisters of Avalorn are Sisters of Avalorn. There's no branching classification. So that's pretty dumb. And it means that when we go for archer buffs, they won't get it. And it means that this is a little bit, maybe a little bit wasted. So we could go for like casualty replenishment. Like, there are really good buffs otherwise, and income from industry, and we are going to get Dragon Princes too. Huh. But we have Sword Masters, and we'll probably commit more to their army. So let's go to dedicated to Hoeth, I guess. Now, there is a mod that fixes that, but I don't think it would apply retroactively. And honestly, I don't want to mess with mods for this campaign anyway. The biggest issue with doing modded campaigns is I would love to do modded campaigns, right? But the biggest hype around campaigns is obviously when I do DLC releases, and that's when we have early access, and I can't just like turn on a bunch of mods after the campaign's already started like 5 or 6 parts in. It just doesn't work that way.
Alith Anar.
It's unfortunate. But let's attack Twisted Glades, boy!
Vengeance.
Easiest game of my
The
life.
Shadow Dancer brings fortune.
Scarecrow banner, we can plop that on... plop it on you. You'll be in melee all the time.
We shall occupy.
Oh my god. That is the dream, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Princes in our army. And not just any Dragon Princes,
Not
but the
one
Fireborn.
rookie on Nagarythe.
The Fireborn, baby. Oh, that's the dream right there. So yeah,
Shadow
we will
Warriors.
disband you. We will get a Dragon Prince, even though you are hella expensive. The mighty deeds of the Fireborn are spoken of in hushed tones by all the princes of Kalador. Mighty indeed. Look at those stats before martial mastery is even thrown into the equation there. They're dirty. They're obscenely good. Although I think their high end may be a little bit lower than what Dragon Princes are capable of. Just regular ones once we get them up to gold chevrons and maybe throw a banner on top of them. Either way, that bonus for Slorge and their stats are amazing. And I'm always down for some heavy cab, baby. So, level 30. That means all the regiments of renown are unlocked. Where do we go for now? I think we're going to get Sword Masters very soon, so let's start preempting that situation. So sneaky, man. Rat ogres just sailing away. Oh, beside the plague-ridden. Clarkaron will rebel soon. Tretch definitely can't take Kotek's column himself. And the great thing about the situation we're in right now is we have 2 armies in the north that will both be able to push towards Nagarythe together. And I think that's what we'll do. I think in the next part, we will have them work in tandem and just sweep through the cold, frozen north. Fight a lot of battles then, and we should be able to finish up Tretch very soon as well. So let's level this up. And you know what? I think we are going to call it for this part. Let's level that up as well.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
Yeah, and get some Shadow Walkers. So yeah, didn't quite do as much in this part as I would have liked, but we fought some cool battles, for sure. Very cool with Malekith at the start, and that is not the last time we will be seeing him, for sure. Not the last time by a long shot. So hope you guys enjoyed part 5. Part 6 should be coming relatively soon, and of course, a bunch of multiplayer and some Vermintide 2 content on the way as well. See you all next time. Indie Pride, signing out for now. Stay classy.